it. I rescheduled for 10:10, but I did make it. Had to go down and get me coffee. Hey, Dan. Hi, Johnny. Oh, hopefully, I hope you can hear me all right. I'm staying at a Airbnb at the moment, so living out of a suitcase. Hey, Johnny, it's good to see you. I'm glad you hung in there. So I hope the sound's all right, loud and clear. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, shivers. So I don't know whether many people are going to jump on. Where I am at the moment, it's got no phone reception, but it's got internet. So, yeah, I thought I'd jump on and do a live. Merry Christmas to you all, kinda. It feels like Christmas to me. Holy crap! What a couple of weeks, man. As you can tell by the bags under my eyes, I am wrecked. Wrecked. Hello, Dan. Good to see ya. Hope everything's well. Yeah, so I might be a bit slow out of the gate, man. It feels like ages since I've done a reading. Oh, Bali, Angela. Hello. I didn't know you snuck away. Yeah, have fun in Bali. Oh, Jesus. They're all jumping out. Oh. Oh, hello, Stasia. Sorry, I am so out of whack. I literally got the jitters because I haven't tapped into collective energies for what feels like forever. It's probably only been a week. So I'm just going to tune into the cards. Oh, that's good, Dan. That's good. I'm glad. Well, thank you all for joining me on a Sunday morning. I really do appreciate it. It's going to get really hot in here. Should have put the aircon on, but yeah. So you have to excuse this. Oh, is that my hat? Yeah, I'm in between worlds at the moment. Just tuning into the cards. It's been a while. I literally only brought a handful, so I'm just going to have to use what I've got. Everything else is in storage at the moment. Hello, Chris. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. It's so weird because I was talking to a few friends during the week and they're all telling me what they're going through and stuff like that. And I am so out of the loop. I don't even know what's going on in the collective energies. Oh, hello, Jay. It's good to see you. Have fun with your grandson. Thanks for popping in to say good day anyway. Appreciate it. Oh, good morning, Kim. Why did my throat close up when your energy popped on? Oh, boy. I don't even know what to say. I mean, honestly, because I had a few people reach out during the week and they were sort of, and obviously I had to keep it short and sweet because I had so much on my plate. And, yeah, and everyone seems to be going through the same thing, but I'm out of the loop. I don't even know what's going on in the collective energies at the moment, so it's going to be interesting to check back in. Good news is that I've got a couple of weeks now that I'm sort of, we're staying in a couple of places until our rentals are available just before Christmas. Yeehaw! So hopefully I'll be able to get back into it and maybe create some solid posts and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, honestly, I've been running around like a chook with my head cut off. You guys know what it's like moving. Oh, I feel like I've lost about 40 kilos in this heat. Yeah. So, hello Denise, good to see ya. Oh, thanks Debbie. Much love to Canada and to you. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Yeah. So if anyone wants to tell me what's been going on out there in the real world, because I have no fucking idea. No idea. There are a lot of shifts and changes. I'm noticing that. I noticed, I think before all this calamity happened in my own life, I did say something about getting a new perspective, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that have been getting a new perspective. If you are someone that's got a new perspective, it could be the thing, it's like you got this new perspective, but you don't know what to do with it. So, as always, I'm here to give the collective energy some psychic insight and guidance. So, the message is going to be the message, but I am here to help shift your energy and move you through anything that you're going through. So, oh no, Denise, did it? Is it all right? Is it a quick fix? Obviously, you weren't meant to go somewhere. So, yeah, please, as always, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I'm really sorry. Honestly, I feel like a thing, because my hands are really sore too from moving and stuff. So I think I've got a bit of inflammation coming back in just from the stress and the pressure of everything. I hope it's a quick fix for you, Denise. There's nothing worse though, hey. Dan has a job now. Not your perfect job, but it's money coming in. I would like another quick read today if I could. We'll see how it goes, Dan. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, once I start channeling in, which I will soon, because they're starting to have a little bit of a check, like, yay, we're back on the speed dial. Oh, bloody alternators and cars. Oh, well, like I say, Denise, I hope it gets sorted swiftly for you. So, yeah. We'll give it another couple of minutes, because I did change the time, and then I thought, no, I made it back in time, so I had to go down and get my coffee. It's making for a coffee. So, yeah. A lot of people going through the spiritual growth at the moment as well. You're always taken care of, Denise. All right, we might get stuck into it, eh? Stop. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Thank you all so much once again for supporting me, supporting my channel. Backing off what Dan said about I did, obviously, you know, I've got a normal job. I'll call it a normal job because it's normal to me, but it's not exactly what I'm even after at the moment. So there are going to be a lot of life experiences coming up at the moment, and the trick is not to get caught in the vibrational essence of how it's making you feel on a negative sense. It's whenever you experience anything that you don't want, it's to give birth to something that you do want. So if you know you don't want this, that in a certain area of your life, your soul and your intuition instantly knows what it does want. So it's a matter of getting into the process of stopping a negative thought from getting away on you, and then it turning into hate and, oh, I hate my job, I hate this person, I hate this, and la 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 la, and going down that rabbit hole to say, okay, well, this is trying to show me something. This is trying to show me something. So that's what's happening at the moment, I feel. But I know a lot has come to light for myself with all these transitions and changes that are happening. So, all right, I'm going to get stuck into it. I'm sorry, guys, if I don't acknowledge your comments. Obviously, I'm going to start channeling now. I am still doing readings. I'm probably in a position this week. If you do want to book in for a reading, just message me or send me an email. All my links are in the description. The only thing is I can't call out by phone. There's no phone reception where I am. We're out in the woods, out in the birdies. Should have a cowgirl hat on today. But I do have access to Wi-Fi, so I can do probably Wi-Fi audio or even FaceTime readings. So if you have been reaching out over the last week and I've had to ignore you because I just couldn't do anything, feel free to get back in touch. All right, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my beautiful community, those who want better for themselves, those who want to learn about the law of attraction, those who want all the abundance that this world has to offer? Can you give us something, some guidance, something that's coming up that will be for the greatest good of all? What's coming in? What do you want us to know? As soon as I tap into the collective energy, I'm feeling a little bit anxious. So I don't know whether some of you are feeling a little bit anxious. And if it's not anxious, I literally said this to a friend last night, if it's not anxiety, so to speak, on the physical realm, because you're feeling a little overwhelmed and you've got reasons to put your finger on why you're feeling anxious, it could be that spiritual knowing that's coming to light. So that's the hard thing when it comes to spiritual stuff. It's like a clear knowing, and it affects your empathy, it affects your clairsentience, and it gives you those anxious type feelings. So it's kind of like, sometimes I like to say, you can tell by my hand gestures, it's like the energy's getting away on you and you feel like you got to pull it back or whatever. Channeling, writing, automatic writing is going to be really good for everybody right now. All right, let's do this. Thought so. And it's so funny because the same cards are coming out that I channeled over the last month. Honestly, it feels like I haven't done a reading in about 100 years. But still there. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh, good morning, Tracy. Can someone just go, yep, all's still good? Because sometimes if I get phone calls, it cuts off. And I don't want to see it looking like a goose. We can hear. Awesome. Thanks, Dan. All right. We got a personal issue reaches a resolution. And what did I just say right at the beginning when I was tapping into the collective energies? It's about looking for the solution in everything right now rather than sitting in and tapping into the contrast of what's going on. If you know what you don't want, you guys, if you can have a look and if you can observe your current reality and see things that don't really float your boat, things that you know that aren't for your highest good or aren't serving you well or anything. Oh, hello, Ben. Anything like that is to show you what it is that you do want. The best way that I know how that I can help in such a short time frame for you guys is you've got to get a little bit mindful when it comes to the processes, and you've got to want to do this somewhat as a lifestyle. So a lot of people I've noticed over the last month or two, before the poo-poo hit the fan, is they think they can do a spiritual practice and then just by doing that they get an instant result, when it doesn't work that way, because you've got to work your energy, and energy is momentous, and you've got to do something consistently and persistently and with discipline to shift the energy itself so you can start manifesting and seeing the evidence of what you are asking for. So the reason why I say that is that I would really get into that if I were all you guys. Like, keep a book. I've got a little notepad in my bag. I've got usually stuff beside my desk. I've got usually paperwork everywhere, so to speak. And as soon as I hit a point of contrast, I take note of it. I even take note of it in my phone if I'm on the road and I can't do much with it. I literally wrote it down. So for me, for one of during the week is feeling taken advantage of. I just felt like the more I do for myself, the more that it sort of opens up a portal for other people to come in and say, well, I need this from you, I need that from you, and you've got to do this and got to do that, or they put me in that position. So I acknowledge that rather than going into it and go, oh, I hate people and they always do this to me, and going to that self-hatred and self-loathing and put it back on myself. I wrote that down and acknowledged it, and I sort of instantly felt a sense of relief. And then later on, usually overnight with my cuppa or something, I'll sit down and I'll have a look at that, and I'll sit there and I'll go, all right, well, if I don't want that, what do I need to do? And obviously for me, it was to set healthier boundaries, have a look at the energies that I am manifesting into my life, and do the relevant sifting and sorting from that space. But I didn't go down the rabbit hole. So Dan. Work that energy. It's gonna get really hot in here. I don't know if I can open a window. So the reason why we say that, we've got time to breathe out as well. So a lot of you aren't stopping. You feel like that if you stop, whether it's physically or any which way, that's just going to stop everything. Stopping is the best thing. Quitting, not necessarily quitting your jobs or quitting things, but just giving up on the problem and trying to work it out and the logical thinking of it, and just slowing down that momentum opens up a beautiful energetic space for you to receive what you are asking for. For a lot of people, it's money, especially coming up to Christmas. It can be friendships, connections, whatever it is that you're calling out for. Do not feel like you are being lazy or it's not being conducive, or you're not going to get what you want if you do slow down and maybe stop and take a day off or go and do something opposite to pushing crap uphill, pretty much. It's time to stop and take a breath. Do a bit of a self-check. Do a bit of analyzing. I literally feel like I want to go in all my spaces and clean up my spaces as well. So take a look at the spaces around you. The reason why we say this is because there's prosperity that's coming in for you. You really can have everything that you set your mind to. You really can. The trick is right now is people need to get out of this energy of trying to fix something, trying to sort something, trying to make it conducive to them, trying to change everybody else around you so it suits you better. You're fighting a losing battle. You have no control over anything outside of yourself. It's time to come back within, do a bit of self-realization, self-actualization, that wonderful process that I told you before about acknowledging before the issue gets away on itself with you, to take a time out and say, what is this trying to teach me? What is this showing me? Because everything that you experience every single day is a natural byproduct of where your energy currently is. Obviously, I teach through the clarity of my own example. So this week I was feeling extremely overwhelmed. I had to pack a house up, clean a house up, put it all in storage, do this, do that, all that. And I had to do it all on my own. And I felt very overwhelmed, and it took me back to a place where, you know, when I was looking after my mum and my brother and doing all that, and I did it all by myself. I had wonderful friends that did reach out and say they would help, obviously, but they lived quite far away and it was humanly impossible. So, but at the end of the day, it triggered that within me, that here I am again having to do all this stuff all on my own, and I felt like no one else cared, even though I knew my friends cared, but do you know what I mean? But that's what triggered up. But so instead of sitting in that and really getting overwhelmed by that and stuff, I turned the other cheek. And I'm doing the energy work now to start either allowing others in to help me, or obviously it's a lesson for me, so I'm still unraveling it, but that's what they're being called to do. So please know that there is some level of prosperity that is coming in for you. You got to understand that nothing's set in stone just yet. So we are going through obviously some type of transition. They just said be quiet about your plans. If you are making plans or you're making big decisions for yourself, or you want to shift the course of your life, it's really important, because they're going like this, it's really important that you don't tell anyone of your plans right now. Emotionally, things may still be a little bit up and down. I think a lot of people are maybe addressing or looking into some very, very deep emotions. So obviously if this is you, I would obviously get the help or talk to friends or do something about that, because we got a new start is coming. We've got a new start is coming. So new start is coming and prosperity lies ahead. I literally said to someone yesterday, because I work very intuitively anyway, I think 2024 is going to be a corker of a year. I really do. I feel like it's going to be a year of results. Maybe this week, if I get the time, I might tap into 2024 and see what's coming up for the collective anyway. Obviously, we are all creators of our own reality, no matter what psychic or what guru out there predicts what or whatever. But I'm really getting a sense right now in this current energy, because all we have is now, is do not attach yourself to anything or anyone. Do not attach yourself to any outcome whatsoever. I got a feeling there's a massive shift coming in. There's a massive shift. They're asking you to take the time out to use the art and discipline of breath work to center and ground yourself. I feel like there is a new momentous energy that is going to come in. And if you are not as centered, as grounded, and know how to handle your shit pretty much, this can get away on you over the coming months. It has possibility. But if you are centering, grounding yourself, doing the energy work, finding peace with where you are, loving and leaving people if that's what needs to be done, no matter what it is, if you're finding peace within your own sanctuary and this new energy wave comes in for you, it has a very, very strong potential to have a lot of prosperity and abundance and joy in it. A lot of people just want stability and security. That's what feels prosperous for them, and that's what's coming in. But I'm obviously reading for all different collective energies at the moment, but I can tell you that if you don't kind of do this peacemaking within yourself type of energy work, when this energetic shift, they keep telling me between January and March is going to be very significant. You're either going to fall into the fear of it, or you're going to fall into the abundance and the joy and the prosperity of it all. So hanging in my bedroom. Grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom. Perfect. So embody that. Embody that. Still reaching out, but money hasn't come in yet. So are you focused on the absence of money, or you're focused on the money coming in? Two different energies. Hey, Holly. Oh, thank you. I don't feel very pretty. Let's just say that. Yes. So as a collective energies, you guys, what I'm seeing coming in is a massive rush of energy. They just told me, gold rush, gold rush. So that's my symbology for there is a massive upsurge and rush of energy that's going to come in. What it is for you as an individual is going to be what you're focusing on right now. So obviously I'm doing the psychic work. I try to help people get from where they are to where they want to be, make the journey a little bit more joyous as we can. But you need to know that a personal issue that you personally have is reaching a resolution. The trick to what you're going through is to take some time out, to breathe, to circulate your energy, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's eating high vibrational foods, whether it's hanging around more doers in the community, doing random acts of kindness and stuff like that, rather than focusing on who's taking away and who's doing what and who's ripping who off and the cost of living going up and all that sort of jargon. You need to address that so this new start can come in for you, because prosperity is lying ahead, and it's about not attaching yourself to anything, because I could see a lot of positive changes coming in for a lot of you, but there is a lot of resistance here. So it's about addressing our resistance. All right, let's get some wisdoms. Get some wisdoms and see if they have a message in them. They just said they're very proud of you. So even though I get on and go, do this and do that and do that, Spirit, oh look, the hairs on my ends are standing up. Spirit just, I don't know what presence this is. I think it's a very angelic type of presence come down, and they wanted me to say, and I feel like crying because it's such a beautiful energy. They're saying that they're proud of you. They're proud of you. I know it feels like sometimes you're doing so much work and nothing's changing and nothing's happening. Maybe with that, don't attach yourself to anything. That could be your sense of lack, your focus on lack as well. But they're very proud of you. They're very proud of you. I feel like I've got a stream of ancestral energies that are coming in right now, and there's just so many. I'm going to do some videos too about how I see things, and when I'm looking away, I'm actually looking into that realm. So, but I do see all your ancestors, and if you're wondering whether your past loved ones or your guides or the angels or any non-physical entities are seeing what you're doing, and they're giving you a pat on the back now. They just want me to pat myself on the back for what I've just done as well. But they're coming in and they're saying that they're proud of you. They're proud of you. So, well, that one wanted to jump out. Look, Treasure Island just wanted to jump out. This is your little Pandora's box here. If you take care of your emotions right now and start feeling a little bit more optimistic, even if you're hit with a massive, all right, let's use Denise as an example, Denise's car breakdown. You have a real life experience, and yes, you go, oh, the money just before Christmas, and oh my God, and how much is going to get fixed, and oh, this, and oh, I can't get here, and this is a pain in the ass. If you get caught up in that momentum, what you're literally saying is more of that, please, universe, more of that, please, universe. What they would love for you to do is sort of self-appease yourself, I suppose. Sit there and say, oh, well, obviously I wasn't meant to travel today, and kind of make excuses, I suppose, but that soothes your energy. Obviously I wasn't meant to go anywhere that day. It could have been 10 times worse. Tap into that type of energy, because with the Treasure Island here, what I feel is there's a lot of love that's coming into it. You've got to start loving your life a little bit more. I'm seeing the symbology of the turtle. So a lot of you sort of are like the turtle, you know, you get swimming, and then all of a sudden a threat comes and you pull yourself into the shell, and then it feels like it takes you another 3 to 6 months to sort of come back out of your shell and feel safe again. And this is a cycle that keeps going year after year after year after year, cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. It's about soothing your emotions right now. The better you get your emotions, the better this new start is going to come in for yourself. I love it. Stars lining up for yous. They just told me that thing. People believe that they've got to see it to believe it. And I've said this 100 times over this year. The truth of the matter is that as human beings as spiritual beings living a human experience, we need to believe it to see it. So you need to start believing that whatever you're asking for is possible. We've got the yin energy, so it's about taking that feminine approach to everything now and loving, caring and nurturing for yourself and loving others. Some of you do need a cleansing of some sort. I do feel like you've either got energies attached to you, you've picked up energies outside of the home and brought them back in with you. Could be like I picked up on just briefly about your environments. Maybe you need a bit of a cleaning. There's definitely a cleansing that needs to be done. Maybe your guts need to cleanse. Maybe you need to do a bit of a physical cleanse as well. There's some definite, because I feel like I've got someone here spreading holy water on everybody, and I'm far from religious, but that's what they're doing and showing. We do need to have some type of cleansing coming in. Look at that to happen. We've got new life. So you are giving birth to a new life right now. I've started doing that myself. Scripting the life I desire. If I can encourage anyone right now, because they're saying you've got some fortune, you've got some prosperity, you've got something being birthed out of crap, pretty much. You just don't see it yet because you're trying to see it. You're trying to see it. You won't believe it until you see it. But Spirit is saying, no, you've got to believe it, and then you will see it. And I know that's hard to do. You can't just switch it over, but that's what they're saying. Oh, yes. Oh my God, my body's so sore. Oh, I'm sorry, my body's so sore. Oh, Huda! Congratulations, Huda. I told ya. Oh my God, you just gave me goosebumps. Oh, thanks so much for letting me know, Huda. I'm absolutely thrilled for ya. Don't thank me, thank Spirit. They're the ones that saw it all coming. Oh, you're making me teary. I'm so happy for you. All right, guys, so on top of all, sorry guys, Huda's a client of mine that's been going through a rough time, and she got what she I'm so happy. Yeah, let's go back on track. Some of you can expect an unexpected message. So this can be actually messages from your loved ones as well, because they showed me, that's probably why they showed me that stream just a minute ago. There's going to be some type of unexpected communication. So you're going to get a phone call, you're going to get an email, you're going to receive some sort of unexpected communication. It's going to spark this rebirth within you. You are going to get exactly what you need. So attach yourself to nothing. The reason why we say attach yourself to nothing is because whatever this positive communication is, it's just a catalyst for what's going to come in over the course of the next 3 months. If you are single and you're looking for partnerships, or you're just looking for new friendships, new social circles, new work placements and stuff like that, because anyone that you sort of have a relationship or a connection or some sort of rendezvous with, there is loyalty coming in as part of prosperity. So I know for a fact that I would love to manifest a lot more loyalty and, you know, that into my life. But At the end of the day, you've got to work from your heart space, and the way that you work from your heart space is to go inwards and do that self-love, self-care, know your worth, know your value, stop settling for sloppy seconds, attach yourself to nothing at the moment because nothing's yet set in stone. Believe it, and then you will see it, because this new start is coming. These two literally fell under each other, under each other. So new start is coming, and this is a new life. You need to create this for yourself. If you go onto Google, if you're really interested in it, and I'd love to help everybody, but in some ways I can't. But go Google, how do you create the life you desire? Follow Esther Hicks, learn about the law of attraction. Start doing some research as part of this breathing out. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge and understanding that you have, the more that you can make the shift in your life. But you have some unexpected communication that is going to come in. It is going to come in as a byproduct of what you're asking for. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I really do believe that a lot of people are going to kickstart the year with some good news. And Hoot is a perfect example of that. Perfect example of that. So you've got to picture it coming in. You know, you can just say little things to yourself like, I can't wait to hear from that job that I applied for. I can't wait to start, you know, I can't wait to start my own business. You've got to talk yourself into it. I'm going to have to open up a window because it's bloody hot. How do I do this? Woo, it's getting hot in here. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Just be grateful for everything at the moment. Be grateful for everything. Appreciate everything. Attach yourself to nothing. There's so much being disassembled right now, so good stuff can take its place, but a lot of people are still holding on to, like I say, the issues, old driftwood, anything that doesn't serve them. Can be habits, thoughts, behaviors, anything. We need to start creating the life we desire. We'll do this again. All right, let's get some tarot. Let's see what the tarot says. Some of you are going to get a massive surprise. Hey, like I just got a surprise with Hooters. Hooter probably got a surprise as well. Because I feel like, I literally feel like something just happened and it like took my breath away. Oh, bring that on. Yeah. I don't think this hat's working for me, but I need something to hold my hair back. All right, spirit, back to business. Let's use the tarot. Let's see what else is coming up. I love the energy of this. I know it feels funky right now, or maybe half in, half out for some people. It depends where you're at, but I'm telling you what, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Just going to take skill, knowledge, and knowledge is going to be your power. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I can't kind of show you. I'll show you quickly. But we got this. This is getting in your head too much, trying to use your logic, listening to other people, focusing on all the crap that's happened to you in the past. It's time to stand in your power by self-love, self-care, knowing that you do deserve better, that there is better for you out there. Spirit wanted to show you the evidence that there is better, there is more, there is as much value and abundance and joy and prosperity and love out there for you, but you need to get out of your head. You need to start working yourself, working out. I've got more of a feeling with this energy. It's the influences that you're allowing into your life, but I could be wrong because I'm reading for a collective. But please know that we are coming into a time where things are going to come in threefold for you. Spirit really wants you all to know that they're trying to help you. If you're allowing to top your own cup up, it's kind of like the more love that you receive, they know that the more love you'll be able to give to the community. They know that the more abundance, whether it's money or material possessions or whatever it is, I'll just say security and stability, the more that you have, the more that you can offer it to others. If you are starting to receive right now, please pay it forward. And get that energy circulating. That's really important for the collective right now, is to start circulating this energy. I mean, I'm not well off or anything, and I'm literally living flying by the seat of my pants and stuff like that. But like on Friday morning, I just don't think about it, but on Friday morning I had to go to the laundromat, and there was this gentleman in there, and he was a user. He admitted to me that he's been a user since the 70s, and he was this hippie dude, and he was so nice. He actually, if I pictured my brother at 70 odd years old, that's what he'd be like. But anyway, long story short, he was scraping up his money to put money in the machines and all that sort of stuff, and and then he starts going out looking for smoke butts on the ground, and I just went, nah, we ain't doing that. So I went into the spa, I bought him a packet of smokes, and I gave it to him. I said, look, just enjoy it. And that's what you can do. It's not to get a pat on the back, it's not to have your ego stroked, even though it'd be nice to have something stroked right now. But anyway, it's not for any of that. It's just that's part of humanity, and that's part of kindness. And if you see someone struggling or seeing someone in trouble or whatever, you do what you can to help. So that's how you circulate the energy. And it is true that the more that you put out there, the more that will come back to you as well. So the message I'm trying to get after all that is that Spirit are trying to top your cup up right now. Your cup represents your thoughts, your feelings, the people that you hang around, all the value that is in your life. They're trying to help top that up. But a lot of you are focused on the absence of it. You're not open to receiving it. You struggle to receive anything like that. If you were to work on that right now, that will benefit you, because what you need is coming in threefold. Because Spirit know that when you get topped up, whether you are, maybe you're just in a good mood and you can actually be nice to people on the street. It could be anything. It's not always got to do with material and money stuff, but they want to top you up. They want to give you what you need, so you feel like you get what you want, and then you can give from the overflow. It's equal energy exchange. A lot of you are stepping out of what we consider a doormat mentality. So a lot of you are probably waking up as to who's taking advantage of you. It can be your boss, it can be a lover, it can be friends, it can be whatever. But you need to know that you are rising up out of the ashes right now. You are closer and in alignment to what you're asking for than you give yourself credit for. They got people cheering around me right now, so it is about opening yourself up and I mean, be your own cheer squad first and foremost, but open yourself up to receiving support from others first and foremost. We're actually heading into quite fertile times, so I would be very, very mindful if you don't want to get pregnant. If you still can, or if you are trying to get pregnant, that's really good news for you. That I'm seeing pregnancy and conception. So this can be just a conception of ideas. It goes back to the original beginning. You'll get new ideas if you stop focusing on all the issues and going down that rabbit hole. But a lot of you are, over the course of the next few weeks, especially leading up to Christmas, you are going to start coming up with new ideas and stuff. And this is very typical, because a lot of the people out there start the bandwagon of, New Year's resolutions and all that. So that's the collective energy at the moment. So people who are in the business and in the industry will start pumping out courses and all that sort of stuff, and let me help you and sign up and we'll get this going. And that's the energy at the moment. So if you can, jump on that train if you trust the source. But if you want to do it yourself, because I'm very self-taught, spirit-led, please know that if you start developing your relationship with Source, it can be just with a loved one that has made their transition, because you know that they were real. Your prayers are going to be answered. Your prayers are going to be answered, I'm telling you now. A lot of you will be moving next year as well. They're starting to give me more towards in the new year. There's a lot of movement next year, a lot of movement anyway. So some of you will be moving. And if you're not moving, you may be traveling a lot. So until you sort of tap into this Four of Swords energy and lay down your worries, your burdens, your guilts, I don't argue with people. Just if people are showing you their true colors, let them, allow them, do all that. Because what you want to do with the Temperance is your wishes are going to be fulfilled here, and you want to start topping up your own cup so you can give from the overflow of it. It's energy, it's circulating. If you have done a lot of great things for people this year, but you still feel like you're at the tail end of receiving back yourself, that's obviously an issue that you have with receiving, not feeling good enough. This can be just love too, because we've got the loyalty, we've got relationship cards here. So even if it's not about money, it could be about love and connections and all that sort of stuff. You are going to get it. You are going to get it. You need to find your sources of inspiration and saying, what inspires you? Write that down. What inspires you? If you could be, do, have, whatever it is, what does it look like for you? Start visualizing it. I did a quick short yesterday because I felt like I knew this message was going to come out. It's about sitting down and starting to script your life the way that you want it, and attach yourself to nothing, because it's going to come in a way that you least expect it. I've got to get a couple more of those. Yeah. Yep, new beginnings. New beginnings. It's so funny because I'm not really getting, the motorbikes. I'm in the hinterlandy kind of area where a lot of the bike riders do their Sunday rides. I should go and stand on the street. Hey. Anyway, yeah. So we've got the Page of Wands. This is a rebirth. This is you getting an idea and launching it, getting off the ground. You need to know that the grass is greener on the other side for you here, but you need to stop worrying about what everyone else is doing, what the government's doing, what your parents told you when you were 4 years old. You've got to stop that story and start seeing it as abundance. Because not only do we get the Page of Wands, which is taking this leap of faith, this is also, you've got to look into your cup and see what brings you emotional stability and security in your life. You need to follow your intuition. It is guiding you heavily right now. Some of you do need to go and plump yourself in nature. You need to go start connecting with Mother Gaia and ask the universe to give you some signs, rather than ask people or places or things in this realm to give you signs, because no one's going to give you what you want or what you need here. You need to give birth to it and start receiving it. But we've got 2 page energies, which means we're about to start a whole new chapter. So it's about pre-paving, preparing your energy for what's to come. Affirmations: I am successful, I am abundant. Start saying those sort of things to yourself. I'm open to receive if you struggle to receive. Whatever it is for you, I can, I will, all those type of statements, I'd get amongst it. I knew this was going to lead into relationships, but then we also have beautiful connections and supported connections coming in. It's part of this loyal heart. So if you are single and ready to mingle, please know that there are some beautiful loyal connections coming in. You've got to be careful of the story you tell, because if you think all women are cheaters and all men are bastards and all this and all that, so it is. You'll keep manifesting more of the same. But the more loyal and the more that you trust yourself, the more that you know what you want, the more kind you are to others. It's a really big form of self-actualization. You are going to meet your match. You're definitely going to meet your match. So if you are on a single train, or you're wondering whether you and a past connection can come back together, that's possible as well. I was going to jump in the love cards, so we'll get some more on that, because we all want money and all that sort of stuff. But I think love makes the world go around, don't you? Hello, Rosalie. Good to see ya. Hello, Kitty's Craft. Oh, look, this one wants to come out sideways. It's come out every time. Go back and watch the other videos. Serendipity, being in the right place at the right time. The more that you take care of your emotional self, you've got to do that through the mental space sometimes as a human. But they're singing me that song, the sun will come up tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar. Some of you have just got to boost your optimism. You really do. Look at this. Some of you are in this. But they're saying, get into this. Take 10 minutes out every day. Sit somewhere and show appreciation and gratitude even for the smallest things. I was literally I'm living in here. Just laying in here last night going, I love these green walls. These green walls, man, I'm having green walls in my own thing, in my own place. Oh, I love this and I love that. And I'm so grateful that I've got a fridge. I've been living out in an esky for the last week and that's not fun. Oh, geez, I love this and all that. And just to take that 10 minutes out just to start basking in where you are, all these good things. Because once again, you do that and you start saying more of that, please, universe, more of that, please, universe. And then I was doing that all week and then I come in here and we've got 2 free coffee cards on the thing. And I'm like, oh, so you will get more of what you're asking for. But this serendipity is luck. Lady Luck is on your side. Which way are you rowing your boat? Are you doing it forcefully and riding upstream, or are you going to let go of your oars a little bit and go downstream and start seeing the beauty in everything? There is beauty in everything. They just told me the symbology of this. Remember I said the angels are coming in? And then we've got, what's another symbology, is we've got the rainbows. So we've got the rainbows in the temperance card, which is wishes fulfilled, and there's a rainbow coming in here. So your luck is changing. And I'm telling you what, some of you are going to get it hard and fast. Hard and fast. That you will. Because I felt like, that's what I said earlier, I feel like, oh my God. You know, as soon as you release the resistance, as soon as, just give up, surrender. Say, chuck it in the bucket and just go, whatever. Even if you have to do it from that little bit of an angry space, that's okay, because it's still releasing resistance. You're not like this. You say, oh, God, give up. I give up. Next minute, Spirit go, yay, they give up. And here you go. Here's what you're asking for. That's what she said. Yeah, divine feminine. So, it's about getting in touch with that feminine self. A lot of people have had to be in their masculine energy because they feel like they've been fighting the world, you know what I mean? They've had to fight the opinions of others. They've had to fight or come up against discord and disruption and all that sort of stuff. You need to stop that story, because if you're telling that story, you are just going to get more of the same. But the divine feminine is all those beautiful aspects of yourself. So if you do want to do something wonderful for yourself today or from this moment forth, sit down and write yourself a love letter. You know, all the things that you love about people. Love about yourself. And start doing that internal work and knowing that you are good enough and that you can have whatever you set your mind to, and that the universe is unlimited and that spirit always have your back, and that wonderful things are always going to happen to you, because they always will. And you can find peace with where you are. It is really possible. That knowledge is power. All I need to do is to stop trying to control and manipulate and influence people, places, things around me, because that's not going to work. That's hard work. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take some time off. This is that internal dialogue that you need to go on a rampage with. Do some positive rampages. I swear to God, that's part of this being lazy. You think you're being lazy, but you're not. It's going to work out for you. We got emotional freedom again. So what did I say right at the beginning? You got to take care of your emotional self. If you're going down rabbit holes, if you're listening to other people, if you're living on a prayer, so to speak, no wonder you're feeling so, you know. It's about liberating yourself. You got to become more emotionally free. That's the ticket. That's the spirit. That's the message that spirit are trying to get across. Because the more emotionally you feel, we've got a lot of cups here which represent emotion as well. You got to fill your own cup up with things that actually float your boat, so you can get your luck going and you can get your boat going in a new direction. And then we got the sacred woman as well. So feminine. A lot of feminine type of energy here. But I've got a feeling for the masculines out there. Especially if you're after a relationship, because they wanted me to put these three together. There could be some very sacred unions coming in. So if you are single, ready to mingle, want to get out there, having doubts, having worries, concerns, or anything like that, I do see some very, very, very good sacred unions coming in here. You just got to believe in yourself. And if it's not, oh shit, I'm in shivers. Oh, so my body is so sore, you have no idea. So she has another coffee. It's great for the muscles. Where was I at? But I'm telling you now, some of you do need you need to cleanse yourselves. You need to cleanse yourself or your environment. They literally want me to do an energy healing on you guys. They literally want me to start projecting out some energy healing, because I'm fighting my own internal thing here, because yeah, it's a healing word for me at the moment. Okay, what they're trying to say to me, I just say give it to me more clearer. A lot of people this year have been focused and centered and grounded a lot in healing. I need healing. I've got to heal this. I've got to heal that. I've got to heal this first. I've got to heal that. And what's actually happening in this current energy, I might have to go back and rewatch the beginning, because it's this unfolding that's happening between now and the end of March, is the fact that, yes, there is components of healing that needs to be done in this life, but what's happening is that it's time to start projecting. It's time to start deliberately creating. It's time to take the lessons that you've learnt and transmute them into, this is what I'm going to do next. That deliberate creation mode. That's what I see happening here. The way that you start that process, and I feel like they're going to take me on a storyline, so expect more posts and videos and stuff to be about this, because I feel like a lot of people may need some help with this. But the way that you start this process between now and March is by liberating yourself emotionally. Trusting the universe enough to release your attachment to outcomes. Trust the universe and spirit enough that what you're looking for is also looking for you. It's the yin to the yang. So the more that you self-care, self-love, talk to yourself nicer, do nicer things towards others, circulate that energy, the more you do more of that, the more you're going to get in return. What I see a lot of at the moment is this energy is that if I do this, then I'm going to get this as a result. And a lot of you have learned this year that that is crap. That it doesn't happen like that. Hello, Melissa. So I hope that made sense. I'll probably have to go back and re-watch it and get a little bit more articulation, but this is what they're channeling to me. This is what they're giving me in the now. And I can't get on here and patronize people, and I don't like doing that because everybody's at a different energetic space. And if I jump on here and you're feeling pretty crappy and unlucky and that the world's against you and that, you know, whatever, me sitting here going, oh, you've got luck coming in and, oh, this emotional freedom and, oh, this change is coming in and all that. A lot of people will be sitting there going, oh, what a load of crap. You know, every psychic reader's been saying that. Everybody's been doing that. And I don't like doing that, if that makes sense. We like to validate how you currently feel, if that's how you're feeling. We like to validate that to a certain degree, but we don't want you to stay there. We want to give you a little nugget. We want to place a little seed of something in your life. So in a day or 2 or 3 days, it may come back into your awareness, and then you may think about something a little bit more positive, if that makes sense. Look, I jumped out. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. Jumped out of the fairy deck. So a lot of you are breaking cycles. You have finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. I love it how it doesn't matter which cards I use, the message is still the same. You have a new life. It's time to create the life you desire. Go and Google that if you don't know how to do it. Keep an eye on my channels and my pages. I will post as much as I can when I can. I'm in transit at the moment, so I've still got a couple of weeks. You know, I don't know what the internet's going to be like, but I'll do the best that I can. But this is what's happening, and this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. Yes, I am Aussie. Can't you tell? Can't you tell, mate? But there is a new life, and it's up to you to birth it. So you need to make a choice right now. I literally put a note in my phone yesterday. Oh, shit, what did I say? I'll post it, I think. Don't complain about what you're choosing. That's what they said. I got it in my notes. Take a little screenshot to show you. They literally said that to me yesterday. What's the point in complaining about what you're choosing? Because every day is a choice. It's a choice. Because you've got to remember, even though you're a human being, a spiritual being having a human experience, you came here with free will, and you can choose. You can choose to see the best in everything, or you can choose to see the worst. You can choose to see the injustice in everything, or you can choose to see other than. You can choose, that just made me want to tie my hands up, or bondage. You can choose bondage, or you can choose liberation and freedom. It's going to be totally up to you. I would honestly go with emotional freedom. I wouldn't choose bondage. No one can hold you back. No one can... How you going, mate? How are you, mate? Yeah, great, mate. Great, mate. All good. So you're going to choose bondage from now on, guys, or you're going to choose freedom. And even though you may not know, you may be in the middle or whatever, there is going to be a lucky, unexpected form of communication that's going to come in. It's going to go in your favor. You will see what we mean. And Spirit is saying, don't attach yourself and say, well, that's the finality. That's it. It's not. They know you need a lucky break. Okay? Spirit know that you need a lucky break. You are mastering an aspect of your life right now, whether you believe it or not, whether you realize it or not. You are realizing what you need to say goodbye to so these new hellos can come in for you. It can be love, it can be money, but I'm seeing more stability and security here for you guys, and it's going to come through this unexpected communication. Some of you are going to get that surprise email. Some of you are going to get a phone call, a text, a message, something that's going to make you feel emotionally excited. But if you're sitting there and you're in your head and you're saying the world sucks and everybody in it sucks and I haven't got it yet, so it's not coming, and you get into that sort of energy, so it is. So it is. You might as well just tune out now and go about your day. But like I say, I jump on here to help move people's energy from where it is. And if you can just walk away from every session that you watch of mine and spirits, then with a little bit more optimism and a little bit more hope and all that. I mean, Huda just jumped on very kindly and said, you know, I'm not going to go into her personal circumstances, but if anyone was going through a hard time, it was Huda. And she, I don't know what she did behind the scenes because I don't live her life for her, but she obviously did something because her manifestation of what was for the highest good of all come in. You know, it does happen. And I think a lot of you may not have experienced the evidence of that yet, or if you have received the evidence, you haven't been very mindful of it. But it's going to come in. It's going to come in. So at the end of the day, just to put a bit of a size 10 spiritual boot, you're choosing this or you're choosing that. Or you're somewhere in between. If you're somewhere in between, that's the fun part. Start enjoying the journey a little bit more by relaxing and finding ways to feel lucky and all that sort of stuff. But you're either going to go this way, which can't do much about that, or you're going this way. Oh, they're all wanting to jump out. Look, healing, healed, healer. So a lot of you are coming out of your healing modality, so it's time to start deliberately creating the life that you desire, because you've got to be careful with healing. If you say, I need healing, I need healing, I need healing, and you keep picking your beautiful energy up from where it is, and you put it back into the trauma, put it back into where it was, you're reactivating that emotion. So unless you're under supervision of a clinical therapist or something like that, be mindful about doing that type of stuff. Everybody that has been following me for a while knows that I have my own trauma. I literally got diagnosed 3 months ago with PTSD, complex PTSD and stuff like that. But I know well enough now that it's not healthy to pick your energy up and put yourself back into the trauma, into the drama, and reactivate that again. You'll be healing for the rest of your life otherwise. So it's about our version, Spirit and I's version of healing is to find ways and modalities to find peace with where you are. Find acceptance for how it is. And that comes through knowledge, and that comes through power, and that comes from taking care of yourself first and foremost, so you can attract the byproduct of your growth. Because a lot of you have healed enough. You've healed enough. You need to know that you have healed enough. Stop spending your time, your money, your focus, your energy on the healing process. Get stuck into the deliberate creation. Get those vision boards ready. Start being more proactive and start telling the story of what you want, given the universe the reasons why you want it, because a lot of you are stepping up into this healer modality. So if you are out there and you want to start a heal, like I say, you don't have to be in the spiritual industry. Of course, you can be anything, but you can be working at the drive-thru at McDonald's and you can still be a healer. You can, I remember a kid where I'm working at the moment, there was a group of 4 kids, and when one had no money, the 3 had their money and 1 didn't have their money. So I stepped in and said, look, buddy, you get what they're getting and I'll pay for it for you. So that's what a healer does as well. It's no one goes without, and everybody gets what they need. And obviously the appreciation this little kid had and stuff like that, but that's what like I say, I teach through the code of my own example, but that's what we're talking about. So it's some of you are possibly in this, which is cool. No judgment, because everyone's got their own life. You're in this, and you're going to step into you're going to go and get some healing for yourself. Find a healing modality. Some of you need to know that you are healed enough now, and you need to start projecting, start putting out to the universe, and start scripting your life, and start getting a little bit more selfish with your time and your energy and your focus. That's a really good way to say goodbye to the old and hello to the new. And then as this new transition, this energetic transition comes in between now and March, you can catch the wave and ride this abundant, prosperous, joyous ride inwards that's full of love and money and stability and security. Or some of you have done the energy work and you are about to step into that as a healer of some sort. So yeah. Oh, see, they're all full. Oh, they have to see. This is, oh shit. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to swear, but my body is, you have no idea how small my body is. Oh yeah, I'm using the fairy oracle. So when I said before about the fairy and the angels energy coming in, we also got winter. So I know a lot of, I think in the US you're heading into winter, yeah? This can start happening from this moment forth. If you are in Australia, I don't know continents, I am the least geographically educated person. But around winter time, wherever you are in your country, that's when you will know what we're talking about right now. So it'd be interesting to go back and watch this video in the winter time. For us next year, it's mid-year next year. Some of you may actually see evidence of this winter or next winter. But winter time is very significant. I said, give me one more. Your wish is granted. Your wish is granted. A personal issue is reaching a resolution because a new start is coming for you. It's part of this new life that you need to create for yourself. It involves a lot of emotional freedom. There are things that you are asking for in your little Pandora's box. That's what's happening. You've been praying, you've been asking, you've been saying, ah, come on, and here's the universe saying, which one do you want first? Which one do you want first? Do you want the love? Do you want the money? Do you want the car? Do you want, what do you want first? You need to open yourself up to receive that by stop pushing shit uphill and trying to make it happen and manipulate others and your energy to get it. It doesn't work that way. A lot of you next year, I'll put them down because there's too many of them now. A lot of you next year will be moving, will be transitioning in some way. Yeah, the water's rocky at the moment, look at that, woohoo! But are you going to choose to surf the waves? Or are you going to try to swim against that and then just tire yourself out? You have a new start is becoming. Here's your support, here's your connections, here's the money, here's the stability, here's the security. You need to soothe your emotion, soften the story, that really harsh story that you're telling, and get on your boat and start getting over to this side. There is a lot of travel coming in for you. There is pregnancy, birth of new ideas coming in. The Empress to me represents physical pregnancy. So if you have been struggling, there is the potential of pregnancy here, or this is just birth of new ideas. So if you are, a lot of you are creating a whole new lifestyle for yourself. I know I am. It feels like I'm starting from the bottom, but I treat it as exciting because it's like building something new. It's so much fun and so much so exciting. If you're after a relationship, please know that the beautiful bonds, people who actually fill your cup up, that actually believe in equal energy exchange, that believe that the more I give out, the more I receive in return. This is value to me. So you're going to start receiving a lot of loyal, valuable people in your life. If you have any unhealed aspects of yourself, you can sabotage these type of unions because you don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel like you deserve it. You compare. You know, a lot of people I noticed that I worked with before my upheaval happened, is a lot of people get into new relationships and then constantly compare them to their exes or compare them to their family or compared. Stop comparing. Stop comparing. You know, let people's behavior and the time of energy and the focus that they put into you be the evidence that you need right now, especially when it comes to connections. A lot of you can expect some unexpected communication. You need to get out of your head into your heart by taking some time out. And yeah, the Temperance is wishes fulfilled. So what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? You need to end the battle. Need to end the battle within yourself, the battle against anything that you have no control over. It's all got to stop. So that's the message for now. Let's get in some deities. If you do believe in non-physical and you want to call upon someone, this is who we can call. Oh, they're making me now. Oh, okay. So I'm going to choose the ones that went face up. We've got Mother Mary, love and peace. We've also got Isis, magic manifesting. I'm going to have to pick this one up because I can't see it. Oh dear. So we literally got the ones that landed upwards was Isis, magic manifesting. So we're heading into a time when we need to deliberately start creating the life we desire. We got Mahavata Babaji, which is soul expansion. A lot of you aren't going with your expansion. That's what happens when you stay in all the contrast of what you don't want. If you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. If you don't go with what you want, you can't grow and you can't expand. And then we also got Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. So a lot of you are probably receiving your own downloads right now. If you don't, it's about getting educated. So knowledge is power. And we did get ancestor spirit. There's quite a few that turned over, but we also got ancestor spirit. So a lot of you, and I said this during the reading, I believe, because I'm coming out of my little channeling energy now. I did say that a lot of your ancestors, there's a lot of downloadable channel messages coming through for you. It's just, once again, you don't believe it. You're trying to make a big hairy deal out of it. Even when you're seeing signs and synchronicities, you guys, a lot of people want to make a big fanfare out of it, but it can be just something as simple as spirit saying, we're here. Don't feel alone. We are here. It's all good. We'll look after you. You know? Yeah. So I hope that made sense. That's what spirit wants us to know to help us move forward, you guys. So, what are we on? 10 past. I might be able to help go for 10 more minutes. Help somebody if you have any questions. I want to go back and read all the messages now. Oh. All right, so I'm going to use Huda's question. I'm almost done my school. I wanted a job in Vancouver school board. They pay really well and lots of benefits. Will I get hired there or should I try a different city? Obviously, a legitimate question, but I just wanted to use your question, Huda, to say to everybody, don't attach yourself to which city. Don't attach yourself whether you'll get hired there or anywhere. The fact is that you should bask in the fact that, you know, you get paid very well and that everything's always working out for you. And hang on, just let me pack these up. Because I get asked a lot of questions. I mean, hang on a second. Sorry. I'm just tuning out of that energy because the collective energy is different too. All right, Spirit, can we just give Huda a little something about her? She's the first one that jumped up. About her work and career. No, I got a feeling it's going to be somewhere else. Huda, I feel like it's going to be something else, but like I was just saying, don't use that job as your physical representation of keeping you optimistic and hopeful and excited and as your point of attraction. It's really important. You can do that, that's fine, but don't attach yourself to it being specifically that school because there is something coming in and I think you're really going to love it. And I think you're actually going to find a lot of really good connections there as well. But you think that that's the best outcome for you, but Spirit is saying there's something better coming in. So use that. Look at this, Huda. I think these come out in your private reading. You're ending a karmic cycle. You're going to start a whole new cycle here. So, yeah, I don't see it being with that school specifically. And I could be wrong. We could be wrong all the time because energy changes all the time. But I see it being a different one, Huda. I see it being a different one. Oh, hey, Kim, I didn't see you jump on there. And just because Spirit and I say, no, that's not the person, no, that's not the job, don't get disappointed by that because Spirit will only ever give you what's for your highest good. If we say no, that's not the person for you, or no, that's not the job, or you won't get this, or you won't get that, perceive that as an exciting thing, because that means that something better is coming in for you. It's never to disappoint. What we're here for is never to disappoint anyone. Yeah, thanks, Wendy. It went as well as can be expected. I love that, Huda. And I don't mean to single you out. When I give the advice, and that is just collective. All right, so Dan asks, could you let me know what should I do with my relationship with my uncle and aunt who have been helpful for me since my mother passed over 20 years ago? Anything that may come up will be helpful. I think your mum's actually channeling me now. Oh, I'm channeling your mum right now, Dan. They said, yeah, because your mum just stepped forward. She goes, you stand in your power. You be your own version of success. You show them that all their sacrifice, all their energetic input has paid off, if that makes sense. Because I'm just not seeing that you need to give them money, or you need to shut them a holiday, or you need to give them something. They want you to be the best person. The answer to your question is to be the best possible version of yourself. That's how you can repay. What should I do with my relationship? Don't do anything. Just be the best possible version of yourself. Just be the best possible version of yourself. You do have I don't know what your relationship status is, Dan, but you do have a feminine energy that's going to come in and help support you in some way. You're going to get more money. There's a shift in your money. You're starting to build on your money and your career and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know whether I've told you this before, but it feels familiar. I think you were born knowing that you will be wealthy, and that wealth is the birthright. But Spirit love it for you, because you're part of this collective energy, that they know that the more financial wealth and stability and security that you have, that you will give to others, because you know what it's like to go without, if that makes sense. So I've got a feeling at the moment that you're really finding your purpose, and you're going to start building on that. Yeah, you got a brand new start coming. Look, you got the same card as what come out in the collective. So this is about you following your inspiration, doing what floats your boat. There is a positive union, a positive partnership that's going to come in for you. And you got the sun, so this is a brand new chapter that's opening up for you, Dan. So there's nothing that you need to do for anybody else. Do what you need to do for yourself. And yeah, you be the best possible version of yourself, and that's all you can do for your family. All right, Spirit 7 for Johnny. Oh. I've seen this coming in for you all the time. You've got a union coming in, Johnny. This is someone that you could possibly work with. So I've got a feeling for you, Johnny, is that when you do open up and open yourself up to receive help and support, and not use past excuses or past experiences as to the reason why you can't do something now, you've actually got a really positive union and a partnership coming in. This could be just a work partnership as well, but you've got and I've always said this to you, Johnny, I've always said this to you, you've got a feminine energy that's going to step forward, that believes in what you do, that believes in what you've got, that believes in you in some way. They will help. It's like the yin and the yang. They're going to help you move something forward, but your only job right now is to truly start believing in yourself a little bit more. You've got to start believing in yourself a little bit more. Yeah, you're manifesting it. You're manifesting it. Stop telling the story of what's going on and wrong in your family and stuff. You've got a positive family. You're flipping the script. Yeah, you're with the magician. This is a beautiful manifestation card. You're either manifesting abundance or you're manifesting more of the same. So, yeah. But you do have, all I can say for you right now, Johnny, is to open yourself up to receive. There is someone that wants to come forward and help you with something. This can be on a platonic level. This can be on an intimate level. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you've got to start, it's about stepping out of that solo type energy and start allowing other people to help you in some way. Oh, awesome, Dan. Yeah, please do. Keep me posted. I love knowing about it. Johnny, I'm not even going to acknowledge your comments when you're speaking down on yourself. I know you're probably only joking and in jest, but we don't play that. We don't do that here. All right, Denise. Let's get something for Denise. Oh, Denise, you know what we're talking about here. Someone around you is going to have a bit of a tower moment. Yes, they are. I would believe in karma if I were you, because it's coming in. Someone looks like someone's going to be left out in the lurch a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. Someone's going to come in and probably start beg you for forgiveness or beg you for something. You are going to have your moment, my love. You are going to have your moment when you go, I'm sorry. Old version of Denise doesn't live here anymore. And no, work it out yourself, bro. You know what I'm talking about, babes. Yes, indeedy. You are standing up in your power. You got the Temperance card too. This is your wishes fulfilled. Start deliberately creating the life you desire, my love. You do have a little bit of an internal battle at the moment because it's kind of like, you know, do the right thing or whatever. You need to do the right thing by yourself and your family first and foremost. You do have another connection coming in here. This is a masculine connection that's going to come in. I just want to keep this broad between now and March. And I think this person's really, really going to see your value. They're going to actually see what you bring to the table. They're going to let you know of this. You're going to trust this energy. You got to trust this energy. So you really do have out with the old. We know what we're talking about here. And you're definitely saying hello to the new. And you got the Page of Cups. This was in the main spread as well. So the more that you focus on the value and the abundance and not what this tower-like person is doing to you, you've got someone coming back wanting forgiveness or wanting something from you, and you're going to go, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It just ain't happening like that. Look, it just jumped out again. New emotional beginnings for you, Denise. Awesome. Oh, awesome, Kitty's Craft. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a change with that as well, but I'll let you know. But yeah, in the membership, I'm actually thinking about changing it over to a Facebook group. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But thank you for joining. I will take care of you. I promise. I promise. Kim, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Spirit, can you... Kim, breathe, my love. Breathe. Breathe. They're coming out. Look at that. You are manifesting the life you desire, my love, and it's coming in. You listen to this guidance for this week, my love. Yep, because this is you. Look at just look at the bottom. This is what come out of the main spread. This is you. Always feeling attacked. This to me represents, and you have, I know, part of your story as well, and I'm not trying to patronize you or whatever, but what's done is done. What's done is done. We want you to start activating this energy, darling. Honestly, it's coming in for you. Next year's going to be more your year. Yep, you got to ride solo for a little while. And follow your intuition. Fill your own cup up. Yeah, they got the Tower. What has had to leave your life has left your life for a reason. Let it go. And I hate using the word let it go, but you've got to cut the cords and the energetic cords. That could have been part of the collective healing message that was coming in for you. It's done. It's dusted. Leave it alone. Stop digging up old wounds, old issues. Stop telling the old story. You can go in two ways, Kim, if I'm honest. They want me to do this just as symbology. You can stay in this, and I don't think you are, Dal, and you've been through a lot of trauma. I'm not trying to dismiss it and just say, you stop doing that and do this. It's not what I'm saying, but we've got to try and work out energy out of this, because look what's actually coming in for you. Look at the contrast in that. This is old Kim. Bye-bye. This is new Kim. You will get, look, I don't like saying it like this, but you know, most of you know me and how I talk and stuff. You are going to get your payback. You're going to get your payback, Kim. Those who I've done towards you are going to, you're going to get paid back in some way. I would love for everyone just to say, I am Danielle, and from this very moment forth, because now's all I have, is I am the deliberate creator of my own reality. What I say, do, and speak from this moment forth is only for my highest good and for the highest good of all. I'm going to start using these affirmations. I'm going to start doing some daily rampages of appreciation. I'm going to do this. I give these tools to everybody who joins my membership group, and my membership stuff. I'm going to start telling a different story. I'm going to start shifting my energy more towards what I want rather than fear of receiving what I don't want. Let the universe take the wheel for a while. Yeah, I understand that, Kim, and I'm not, like I say, don't ever think I'm patronising anyone by saying, just get out of it, just stop thinking about that. That's not what I'm saying, and I think you know that because you know me well. But there's got to be a point in time when you've got to say enough's enough. Enough's enough. It's about making that positive choice through your free will and say, oh, I'm either going to get bitter or I'm going to get better. And I'm with you, Kim. You know that I've got the PTSD in that myself. Kim Norton. But Kim Osborne, I'll pull a card for you, my love. Kim. Kim Osborne. You have a new financial offer coming in for you, babe. Are you getting married next year? I can't remember. You are still wrapping up an old cycle here, Kim. There is a masculine energy that's going to come forward and come into bat for you. Really follow your intuition right now. I got a feeling 2024 is going to more so pull you into your healing type of work, if I'm honest. So if you do want to set up your own business or work for a company that's doing what you deem as being a healing modality, yeah, I do still see a shift and a change. Your work is about to take off. So keep working at whatever you're working on. Stop and take a breath, but do not stop right now. You do have the main message for you, Kim, in this short time frame is that you have a very masculine energy. So this could be a boss. This can be a feminine who's very in the masculine, but they're going to bring balance and they're going to acknowledge the power that you have, and it's going to move you forward in some way. Getting married next November. There you go. So there's something about you setting up your own foundation when it comes to work and money between this time now and when you're getting married, when you're actually getting hitched. I think your independence is very important to you. So please know that, like I say, it's so easy when you're applying for things or going for things and you keep getting rejected and let down or redirected, I would like to say, to sort of get in the humdrums of it. But Spirit is saying now's not the time to do that because you're about to jump over the other side. Yeah. Sorry, I need a drink. Oh, holy crap, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. Oh, think I turned that up a little bit too hard. You're welcome, Kim. All right, Wendy, you got to make some judgment calls. As soon as I saw your name and the cards flipped out, they're saying make a judgment call. This can mean two things, and because I'm reading a very brief snippet of your energy, either you've got to make some judgment calls of certain aspects of your life that you need to release and replace in some way. If you've already done that, then Spirit are saying then you need to release the need to control anything, because you are just about to receive what you've been asking for yourself. I don't know whether you're expecting a little bit of a financial payout or someone owes you something, but there's something coming in where you get it back, and I can put a bit of money away for a rainy day, or I receive something of value. It could be an inheritance, a little windfall, a little bit of keno, a bit of lotto, something like that. Yeah, look, if I had to say anything to you, Wendy, it could be more so your mindset that may let you down sometimes. But I see a positive connection coming in for you that's going to help you move forward. Yeah. Yeah, there's victory. You can't get the Judgment and the Justice card together. There's some sort of justice. If this is a legal matter, and I don't know whether it is, but if this is a legal matter, it's going to go in your favor. You are going to get karmic justice overall for whatever this is. You are going to come out of this triumphant. Absolutely. And I see you moving forward or surging forward with someone as well. See, when I do these little things, it always makes me wonder what's going on. I want to dig deeper, but I can't. Hello, everybody. While I have some of you here, would you like me to do one where I'm just coming on and doing individual readings for people? And g'day to all my USA friends. I love yous. Let's go Kitty's Craft. I'm sorry, darling, I probably should know your real name, but I read energy when I'm online. Kitty's Craft. You got a shift happening in your financial sector. You got a shift. You're going to give birth. You're in this Empress energy at the moment. If you've got a hobby or an idea or a self-employment type of option or something like that happening for you at the moment, then Spirit is saying keep focusing on that. Don't focus on the lack or how it's been so far. It's time to step up in your power. I think next year is going to be a real powerful year for you. You are going to take a leap of faith into something. You got a whole new beginning. You got the sun and the star, holy dooly. This is an idea or a prospect or something that you're going to spend some time and energy into, and it's going to take off from you. If you have been struggling emotionally this year, then that's going to change for you next year. You do have extra resources, so it's not always about money. This could be the right connections, this can be the right support. You do have some type of connections that's going to come in for you, and it's going to help you move forward. A lot of page energy. So you got the page. This is the I'm starting a whole new chapter of my life. It's a fresh new page, but it's going to be birthed through the sun and the star here. Yeah, you've probably been working through a lot of devil energies, a lot of toxic energies. You need to stand your ground. Yeah. So for you, kitty cat, this could be just limiting beliefs. This could be people around you that no longer serve you. It could be anything. You shift all that and start focusing on the positive. You do have something very good coming for you in your work and your career. Oh, Denise. Oh, that would suck. Oh. Hi, Rachel. Oh, you're welcome, Kitty's Craft. Okay, thanks everyone. Well, I'll get on some time and do some individual readings. Enjoy seeing others that you help when you are on live. Oh, that's so nice, Dan. Thanks. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. All right, I'm coming down off my cloud now, so maybe a couple more. Rosalie, Spirit, can we have something for Rosalie? Ooh. Hang on, let me get some more on that. I'm not sure whether you've had Discord or whether you've got family, friends. I feel like there's a person or some people around me that are doing my head in. You know what I mean? Or it's noisy or it's chaotic or something. Or maybe this is you in your own head. It's kind of like, oh my God, like I've got too much to do. Like you got too much on your mind. So if it's not you having a lot of things on your mind, this energy is going to be very typical coming up to Christmas anyway, because we've all got 101 things to do and kids are on holidays and, you know, 100 presents to buy and all that sort of jargon. If this is not you, there could be someone around you. Whatever this is, I do feel like it's more so your connection with others. If you're worrying or fearing something, I feel like it's going to go better than you expect. Your kids. Something's going to go better than you expect. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles come out. If you have any sort of discord or anything happening in your family unit, it's coming into the better. Look at the world here. Something's coming full circle. Maybe you need answers, or you've been waiting for answers, or they just told me diagnoses. So I don't know whether you or one of your kids is waiting on a diagnosis, or your family members waiting on a diagnosis. I don't know what this is. Yeah, you're going to get relief. Put it this way. There's some type of relief that's going to come in for you. It's going to make you feel so much more emotionally satisfied, and it's go, okay, now we can move on. Now we know what's going on. Now I can move on. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. Like I say, when I do the psychic stuff, it's not usually till it happens that someone goes, oh my God, yeah, new beginnings. And guys, even though I'm not reading for you as an individual, the fact that the same cards keep coming up, these positive co-creative processes, only lining up and teaming yourself up with people that actually add value and help you move forward rather than hold you back. The world, everything's coming full circle for everyone right now. See, one of your sons needs help, so that's Spirit's way of letting you know that the help that you need is coming, and it's coming in for your son, and you're going to get some relief, whatever this is. Yeah. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. It may feel like the tower right now, but your tower moment and the struggle, we understand that it's real for you right now, but you've got help and assistance coming in. I'm not sure how old your son is or whatever, but I do see like a new friendship or something coming in for them that may help them as well. The main struggle that most people have is that they're so focused on the injustice and the what's not happening and how they're getting rejected and all that sort of stuff. That's what I feel. Oh, hello, Cara. Good to see ya. Hello, Rapid. Hello over all the new people that are stumbling across. Good to have you. If you can, it would really help me out if you could subscribe, like, share, all that positive juju, that all helps. Okay, Lisette. Spirit, can you give something to Lisette, please? Give something to Lisette. While I'm just pulling some from Lisette, I'm from Australia. I'm from Queensland, Australia. Rapid. Where are you from? While I'm just channeling into Lisette's energy, if you guys, if I could ask you, Spirit, you got a financial shift coming in for you too, darling. If everyone tells me, like, I want to ask you a question and you answer the first thing that comes into your mind, because that's really your intuition talking. What do you need right now? Well, welcome from India. Welcome. What do you need right now? What do you need? Be honest. Boom. First thing that comes into your mind. Meanwhile, I'm going to give Lisette a message. Oh, look at this. You got the same thing, Lisette. Look. Page of Pentacles. You have an idea. The idea has the potential to pay off for you financially, but there's still something that's holding you back. Spirit is saying, look, work is going to pick up. Your work life, your stability and your security when it comes to work and money and finances, don't give up. I think you need to team up with someone. I think you need to, I know how hard it is when you're in a certain industry and a lot of people are only in it for their own gain. They're not willing to collaborate fairly. But I have to encourage you, Lisette, to team up with someone. Get into networking. Even if it is with someone who does something different to you, it's known by association. Yeah, you got to make a judgment call. What you're doing right now is working for you, but you need to network. I can't get off that message. You need to team up with someone. Yes, you do. Look at that. Look what's coming in for you. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You have great financial success coming in. And what I love about it for you is that you are focused on service. I say to everybody, you get in there, you do the service, you put the value on the service that you're offering, and the money or the abundance or the success or whatever is a natural byproduct of the service that you put out there. So it doesn't matter whether it's a pay rise. It doesn't matter whether it's going viral in some way. It doesn't matter what it is in this life. That is all a byproduct of the valuable service that you offer into your community. So you've gone on your own long enough. If I'm honest, Lisette, you need to team up with someone. You need to team up with someone and get amongst other people who maybe are doing a similar thing to what you're doing. Oh, welcome from Jamaica. Ooh. Bam. Oh, shivers. Can I explain what I'm talking about? I'm reading collective energies. Thanks, Dan. I have someone in mind to team up. Perfect. Go for it. Go for it. Hi there, everyone. Hello from England. Hello, everyone. I'm going to love you and leave you guys. It's been a while. I hope that collective message has helped you in some way. I will be back to offer more and probably more one-on-one readings, but yeah, I'm coming down off my cloud now. It's been a while since I tapped into collective energy. But if you could all kindly like, subscribe, and do all that positive stuff, that would be amazing. Yeah, it is definitely summer here, so enjoy your winter. It's so much fun moving in summertime, that's for sure. Oh, you're welcome, Johnny. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep telling a positive story. And you got this. All the energies are coming in. Spirit are getting really close. It's making my nose itch. So, oh, awesome, Cara. Well, I hope you get something out of the replay. Thanks, Dan. Much love from Australia. Always a pleasure, Kim. I will try and tailor some posts that are going to more help people be a little bit more proactive and start creating the life they desire. If not, my membership channel will do that. So those who are in my membership, I'm sorry I missed you last week. Obviously, a lot of you are empathetic and know that what I've had going on. But we're going to get stuck back into it now. I'm very much spirit-led every single day of my life as well. So I'm heavily into the scripting and all that. And that's what I share in my membership group. So apparently I can do a membership platform on YouTube now. I got upgraded or something. But I need to sort of work out what's best for everybody, for all involved. So yeah, it's all part of this deliberate creation, my friends. So yeah, I'm sorry if you missed me. You're just joining on from another side of the country. Please stay tuned. Go back and watch all the other videos. Do all that positive jazz. I was just doing readings, Syed. And yeah, thanks so much, you guys. I love you. I'm going to go. My tummy's grumbling. 99 on the camera. All right, I love you so much. Bye. You're so addictive. I can sit here all day. I might be back. Honestly, hit the notification bell because if I do a random live, you're going to be part of that. So I love you. I'm going to go now. Bye. Enjoy your week. Bye.